it's natural for a woman to...
Okay, you tripping. Once again. All right. Let me go ahead and start.
Hold on, time out. For the person who can't bear children, you can give me one, but you can't bear one. You can't carry one, push it out. None of that. Mm-hmm. You can't tell me I'm tripping.
No, you are. I'm going to tell you why.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Krisp Konversations. I'm your host Kris, and these are my two co-hosts. Y'all introduce yourselves.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Sean D. White, and the D is for dumb ass. You should already know how I move, so don't even try it. Don't try it.
What the fuck do you come up with these tags,
right? I feel like I need to
comes
have one
to
for
me.
the next episode. Well, next time I'm gonna get me one. Like,
Okay.
I just need it to come to me too.
I feel like Kris is like a little too plain. Like this nigga got a whole.
He do got a whole punchline. I'm like, yeah, I'm Ashley.
I love it.
Yeah, that's not great.
Appreciate it.
Yo, y'all already know on this show we're gonna keep it loose, raw, and uncut. But most importantly, we're gonna say that shit.
Say
that shit.
Alright, so drinking word for tonight is independent. Our topic of the night is independent women. Sean, I know you've been itching to talk about this.
Oh yeah, I got goosebumps already. You ain't even asked the first question.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
So we're gonna dig right into it. Alright, so independent women. Why do you think they come off as so intimidating? Like body language, the way they talk, everything. Like, do you feel like they're like lonely or they want a relationship? Like, why they gotta be mean as hell sometimes?
So I'll start it off since I am the man, even though you dealt with women.
Right, I'm like, what they got to do with anything? Okay,
but yeah.
Mr. Sir, right.
So
yeah,
I'll say this,
Sir.
and it makes complete sense, right? When I was dating my ex-girlfriend, we were together.
Bro, you got a lot of exes.
No, this is the same one. This is the same one.
He said I'm consistent. It's the same ex-girlfriend.
2.5 years.
Just,
You need to give her an alphabet or something.
Nah.
Get a letter. What's her letter?
X,
A, B, C, D, X.
Ain't no alphabet.
Okay. All right.
But my point
Girl,
is,
you a non-motherfucking pattern.
she looks.
You are, girl. You are. Whoever you are. You are. Go ahead.
She's not. Anyways, she worked in finances, right, for a certain company like Bank of America.
She got money.
Yeah, she did well for herself.
Why we didn't keep her?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But here's the deal. When you're a woman in any type of corporate environment and you're working with men, it doesn't matter if they're black, white, Asian, they come off as very, they give you microaggressions, right? You can have as many degrees as them. You can be doing the job just as long as them or whatnot. So constantly women, and her issue was, she was always in defense mode, right? Because, if you can do this and da-da-da-da, and making her feel some type of way. So the problem was, even getting off of work and being with me or just being out in public, it's difficult to try and turn that off.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So I truly do feel like women in the workplace, especially once you've done very well for themselves, they have to walk around with that guard because men do try it. And that's not right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the flip side of that is women are wrong for not getting that shit in order, especially when it comes to your relationships or your marriage. You have to be able to understand the difference and say, okay, this man cares about me. It's not about what I was dealing with at my job. Yes, he is a man, but he's not one of those men. And so we would clash heads at times because I would just be like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know what I mean?
Right.
But it took for us.
She was bringing work home.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But it took us completely breaking up for me to be like, that's what that was. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, most women are like that, and it makes sense why they are, but they got to deal with that shit too. Okay. It's a double-edged sword. A lot of double-edged swords.
My homie Ashley is very, 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 very independent. Mm-hmm. She holds down 2 jobs.
Thank you, friend.
So,
I don't know, because either way it go, with me holding down a job, even in that aspect, I ain't necessarily just looking for no man to take care of me, but I also still know how to play my role with being with somebody. Either or who comes to the table, to be honest, man or woman.
So you're independent, is what you're saying.
I am very independent. However, I don't mind somebody coming in.
Hello.
That was the word. We forgot.
I was just going to sit up here and...
Totally forgot that was a word. I forgot that was a word, but either way, nonetheless, I am very independent. But if someone is in my life that wants to play the role to step up, then I am gonna allow them to.
Be playing fair with these drinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow them to.
Sean got a lot of tequila and a little juice.
Heavy.
I'm the only one that's drinking in real life. Yeah, everybody else just babysitting their cups. I already had to fill up, do a refill, and I got a new cup. So y'all need to catch up.
Okay.
And I gotta go pick up my grandpa.
Shout out to Grandpa.
Grandpa all over this one. So, with being an independent woman, I think they be lonely.
That I will attest to that.
Like I mean, like to be honest with you,
yeah.
during my single days, I like sleeping alone like 2 of them nights out the week. But like to sleep alone every day, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I even let my dog sleep in their bed a few nights. Like
Yeah, and I got into a conversation with someone about this not too long ago, and there was the whole thing of, you know, I know plenty of women in my family or family friends and stuff like that. They're in their 50s, their 60s and stuff like that. They're fine living their best life being alone and da da da.
Fuck that. They want somebody
you live your best life.
But no, hold on. I do think there is a smaller percentage of women who are content with that. They don't want men in their space. They don't want a relationship. They don't want to take care of anybody. And that's it. And hold on, don't go there yet. Don't go there yet.
But it's nothing like a flesh and bone body.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I do think a good amount of women do want someone in their life. What does social media tell you? Hell no, I don't need no motherfucking man. I gotta pay for my shit.
I am on social media, and I ain't saying that I do want a relationship. I got one more marriage left in me.
Okay.
One more. Yeah, one more. After that, I definitely am for the streets, and I say that proudly. Yeah. One more. After that, I'm out here. But I do want somebody next to me and nice. That's what I'm used to. So now that I don't have it, it'd be like, all right, let's go on my phone list. Let's see what we got on this roster here to get on over here.
I don't know, because I think that being married and being lonely
is a totally different thing. Yeah.
Right.
Now I went through that too. So yeah, it's different. Yeah. I'm sorry. I went through that too.
We ain't even unpack that.
Right. But I went through that too. Yeah, being married.
As far as them being intimidating, why is, like, to you, Sean? Why is or is a single woman intimidating to you?
Yeah. Well, I ain't say. First of all, ain't nobody intimidating
me. I ain't say me.
I'm just asking the question generally, like coming from a male perspective.
Yeah, sure.
Why do you think it's that when women are single, they come off a certain type of way?
Well, I think some women have the mindset that if I feel like I'm all that and I'm worth having, you're going to show me that you're not intimidated by me. So sometimes I feel like it's a test, right? I'll be straight up with you. It's a funny story with someone that I was just dating, right? Me and my cousins had went to brunch, right? Now we're a good 5 rounds of mimosas in, because you tell me the bitch is unlimited. I'm gonna make sure you keep that.
Bring me the corral.
And I'm chilling, and then all of a sudden I see a independent woman.
Nah, I know you just saw me take that drink before you said that
One.
word.
All good. And so I see her across the room, but I'm thinking in my head, I'm lit. I don't know if I necessarily need to talk to her at this point. But she was just so gorgeous. I was like, all right, let me see how I can play this. So the waiter over at her table, he was a gay man. Once again, this goes back to why I don't have friends as gay men. I said, bro, here's the deal. I'm going to pay for her and whatever she's got going on over there. But I need you to test the waters to figure out if she's single or she's in a relationship. Do you know how to do that? Yeah, I got you. I said,
why is
that? I gotta talk like that.
He did though.
Hey,
he did though.
Jeremy on the news?
Look here.
I didn't know he was in the wild rice.
So anyways, he goes over there, right? Then maybe 5 minutes later, he comes back over and he's like, well, she said she don't do no messengers, no message boys. So if you want to talk to her, you need to talk to her.
Did you get up and go over there?
I'm trying to find out. I'm like, I thought I asked you to sit up here.
I don't even want to talk to her no more.
Hold on. No, but I'm saying, I thought she knew how to handle it. He's like, well, I did it. Anyway, he fucked up. So whatever. I had to get over there, lit 5 rounds mimosas in.
Right, and that's what she wanted in real life. She didn't want you to send a message. She wanted you.
For sure, but like I said, at the same time, I didn't want to do too much. So anyways, I went over there and talked to her, right? But that was my whole thing about certain women coming off that certain way, because if I was rooted in ego, I would have been like, all right, well, fuck it then. I guess I just won't talk to you because you're doing too much already. You see what I'm saying? But that was her way of testing me to say, hey, if you're interested in me, come on, let me see.
So I have
because I
independent, not you. I ain't talking about you, right?
But you said the word.
I did. I'm gonna say it again, so take another sip.
Okay, let me just. Okay, you ready? Say, you gotta say it first before I drink.
I have independent, single woman friends who I feel will never catch a man because they too hard body.
Oh, I ain't one of them.
Like, you meet them and you like, so what you do? Where you work? How many kids you got?
They gotta play the role a little bit.
A little bit. That's cool.
Yeah.
But for the average nigga, he's already turned off.
He is.
Especially,
like, God damn, why you gotta come off?
Especially when you tell them like, oh, I'm divorced. I got this many kids.
Well, I'll never believe
I'm this, and that. But you gotta drop that, baby girl.
Just a little bit. You do gotta, you do gotta be
like, you gotta be like,
and be a little sweet in order for them.
How you doing?
Right, give them a little softness.
Tell you something, man. With everything from what's going on with the culture right now, from music and just the way that women are on social media, it is telling everyone's conscious that you don't need a man, you are the man. Meg Thee Stallion, the City Girls. Let me out. No, stop. Let me out.
These are women with money. That's
right. It's a different.
It doesn't matter. We're always talking about money, and at the same time, you say women with money, but you don't know how much they got.
Right.
Okay. But either way, they're always coming off in all of their songs and the way that they portray themselves is they don't need no man. I don't this, da 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 da. And people are really paying attention to this.
Like there's Beyonce.
Right.
And then there's Sasha.
But I'm saying people are really people are really paying attention to that, and there are certain women who walk around with that type of attitude. Why she had a whole man, but that's
exactly
right. But I'm saying certain women, they can't tell the difference, and they walk around like that anyway, and that turns men completely off. But some women don't understand that. Yes, we do want a woman who's a boss and a chick. I think I just tweeted this every day. Shout out to the women who have multiple degrees, who make 6 figures, who sit up here and take care of themselves and don't need nobody's help. But at the end of the day, when you meet someone, you all are a team. It's not about us being individuals anymore. You gotta cut that shit off.
But at what point do you become a team?
So once I start dating you, and we probably, hold on, I'm not finished. Okay. Here you go, finna cut me off. Once we start dating, and we're probably at date 3 at that point, in my eyes, we're a team.
Right.
Because once you get past 3 dates, y'all necessarily may not be exclusive yet, but I've seen you enough times, and I've talked to you consistently throughout my day to say that we're a team. You understand? Some women will give men the runaround, and it's just, nah, we're gonna see how long you gonna last, and da-da-da. Once we get up to date 3 and stuff like that, we're a team, in my eyes.
Date 3. Nah, I think team for me starts when we had that conversation of, so what are we doing?
Yeah, because date 3.
Because
I
until then,
date with you.
Okay, so what are y'all going off of? Y'all going off of sex or what?
No. So what are we doing? Are we a couple? Are we exclusive?
Yeah.
If I haven't asked you to be yet, then no.
Then we're not a team.
No, y'all tripping on that.
No.
We are not a team until it is officially asked if we is a team.
Right.
Yeah, when you ask me, am I a team player, then we can talk. But
I'm not shooting with you until then,
fuck you.
Okay,
we still
let me tell you my reason for that. you have to see someone in all seasons to see if you need to be in a relationship with them.
Correct.
I'll go back to the woman that I was just dating.
And by date 3, you ain't seen that.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily say I have yet. But I'm saying at the same.
Maybe like date 30.
Okay, well, I'll say this. No, but I'll say this: we're working towards a teen. I won't say we're necessarily a teen yet.
Yeah.
But okay, so maybe I should have reworded that differently.
Okay.
But yes, you have to see someone in all seasons, and sometimes, unfortunately, you will see a person when it's all good in their life, things are perfect. When your life is completely aligned.
Right.
But when storms come, you're like, oof. Then you say, okay, I'm glad I didn't ask you to be in a relationship with me because this is too much. You got too much going on at this point.
Which goes back to by day 3, that ain't happening.
Right.
Keep it moving.
And that's
By
what I
day
said,
3, I think you cute.
Right. I kind of do really like you a little bit. Like, I like talking to you every day and all this stuff, but, you know.
But by day 15, I don't know.
I don't really know.
But see,
he get on my nerves.
But the
like,
other part of that,
ain't.
the other part of that is men are looking ahead. A lot of women, their problem is they are always looking in the moment.
No,
and that fucks them up. No. I'm not saying all women.
Right, I'm like, because I'm definitely always.
I don't know a lot of men that look
Right,
ahead.
you switch that.
Because, like,
The right men are looking forward to their future.
I'm speaking
They're
for
not
yourself,
today.
not men. You're
Right.
speaking for you, not
Most
men.
of the men that I know that I'm cool with are looking to the future. They are
Well,
not
we ain't
living
seen
for
them yet.
today.
every man I know
is looking for right now, today.
Right now.
Well, that's them. But I'm saying me and the men that I'm
your
cool
friends.
with.
Can you bring your friends next time?
No.
Yeah, bring them, because I can't, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Okay.
Alright. So do you think independent women?
I think I'm taking bigger sips than y'all.
Yeah, you might have, because I really just took a sip. You just took a little
See,
gulp.
I don't got time. Y'all ain't doing
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Text another one.
Nope. So, well, yeah. This is the same question. So we're gonna have to take another sip. Do y'all think independent women are lonely, or they just saving face? Like, do you think some of them get into relationships for the perks, like free trips, free meals? Because, you know, I had. Never mind. I ain't gonna even tell you that.
So
Don't
my
put your
answer
business
is definitely yes, because I don't care what women say.
Yeah, I don't
You
want to
can
sleep
have-
alone for real. I don't
No,
want.
but not only that, you can get certain, love and stuff like that from your friends, from your family and stuff like that. But that certain affection from a man, I do think most
Or a
women,
woman.
Or a woman. Yeah.
Or a woman.
yeah, all that.
All that.
They do want that from someone else. That's something that's not platonic. And I truly do believe there is a great amount of women who are content with being flown out here, being texted and called when they want to, and being having sex with someone
You done flew with
when
somebody
they
else.
want to, plenty of times.
Oh.
And they enjoy it, but that's it. They don't want a relationship. Like, that's cool. Sometimes when I see women posted on my timeline all the time, especially on Twitter, I want to get dressed up cute and go on a date. I want to do this and da-da-da. So they enjoy that. They don't necessarily want a relationship, but they do want the perks of it, because who wants to sit up here and take care of themselves all the time?
So the thing about it is, right, at this big age,
B.
I need to know if it's real. If it's real, I can do it. But if it's fake, if it's phony, if I'm your Tuesday girl.
Can we just keep that up front? Nobody got time to play these games.
Right.
Like, just
If
let
I'm
me
just
know.
the girl you call on Tuesday,
then let me know I'm the girl you call on Tuesday.
because your Monday and Wednesday is unavailable.
Right, and I'm
Then let
going
me
to
know that.
accordingly. But if I'm somebody that you going to call
I'll be
every day of the
available.
week,
I'll be available for you on Tuesdays. Every other Tuesday. Probably not every Tuesday because it's looking a little thirsty. But
well,
just
Okay.
keep it real.
if I know I'm
Gotcha.
Tuesday girl, then on Tuesdays I might be available for you.
If I like you.
There we go. If I like you, then I'm gonna be available on Tuesdays. But if I don't like you,
If
my
not-
nigga, you gonna catch me on what if Tuesday I'm free. Other
If
than that.
not, yeah. This just the nigga that pay for my food on Tuesday.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
or this the nigga that flew me out.
You have
On
to
a
you have
Tuesday.
to set, you have to set expectations with someone very early on to see exactly what it's going to be. You can't assume. And I
What's
feel
early
like
on?
from the very
Day
beginning.
3.
No.
Right.
Y'all can joke all like you want to, but I'm actually asking that shit beforehand. I'm not waiting until date 3 because I've already vetted you out to see exactly what type
I don't know if I want to go on a first date with you.
Listen, one thing that I don't do is waste my time. I don't give a fuck
time is
about.
precious.
No, I'm with you, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. Oh, you asking too much early on. You're not the woman that I want to involve myself with. Because it seems like you may have interior motives. And one thing I know about women, when they get with a man who may have something, even without me trying to flex or show you what the fuck I have, you may try and creep in and see what you can get away with. You understand?
Right.
So I'm not about to waste your time and mine. What the fuck do you want?
But if you're talking to
No.
if you're talking to a woman of equal, she has the same amount of money that you have.
Chances that is very slim.
You don't know that.
That shit is very slim.
You don't know that.
Go ahead.
I feel the same way. If I talk to a nigga,
Talk your shit. That's fine. Either way, that's very
chances
slim.
are he ain't fucking with me on a bank account.
And that's fine. But if you walk
But I
into
gotta
a
treat
room,
him like
no, listen to me.
We-
No. Shit. If we walk into a room and you ask 50 black people who are in there who has 6 figures in their bank account, the majority of them will say, no, I don't fucking have 6 figures in my bank account. So that's what I'm saying. Yes, the chances of that is slim to none.
Yeah.
So, look, if we walk into a room, we can do this shit when the episode is over with. If you really want to try it. Where all the niggas gonna be at the day? Milk and honey? I'll stand on the table and ask, how many of y'all have 6 figures in your bank account, and see who raises their hand. Right, that'll be you. That'll be possibly you, me.
So I'm just saying though, if me and him are equal on the bank accounts, because I need you to pipe it down a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Because he is really.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to just in a woman, an independent woman is important.
Okay.
That means you drink the drink.
Oh yeah.
Oh right, that word.
It was getting a little heated for a second. I had to turn my fan on.
You want the next thing that
If we are like-minded, finances are not even equal, but similar.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Okay.
That conversation is different.
Sure.
Like, because I don't need you, you don't need me.
Sure.
At this point is, how can we match each other's energy? And I think energy, because I'm a vibe, a whole vibe.
For sure.
For sure.
Is more important than anything.
Right.
But when you have the vibe and you have the finances and the mind, that's like liberation. Like,
Absolutely.
so do y'all feel like women who don't have kids, like, do you feel like,
Are you attacking me?
no,
Oh, okay.
not at all.
Okay.
Do you feel like they really don't want kids, or what's up with that? Like, if you meet a woman and she's like, I ain't really want kids, how you feel about that?
Okay, well let me speak because I
Okay.
don't have any.
Alright.
It's not that I don't want any. It's just, well, first off, I wouldn't land next to her.
Do you think she like waiting for the right man?
Yeah, because
Cause at what age that come?
I don't know when it's gonna come, but you know, again, had I been in a heterosexual relationship, I'm pretty sure I would have had kids by now.
Okay.
But considering I couldn't roll over and make that baby anytime I wanted to, that's why I didn't
that's how I
have
got
any.
to
But had it been up to her, we probably had like 5 by now. Like she wanted a big family. Yeah, she wanted a big family.
Wow.
That's it. Cause she crazy. But either way it goes, I just want 2, and we call it a day, like in real life. But if I had that at home, I would have definitely had children by now.
I feel 2 ways about it. I feel like a woman who says that she doesn't want kids, y'all can say whatever you want to say about me. That's weird. Because it is in our...
No, you tripping. You tripping. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish your point, but you tripping. No, you tripping.
That's weird.
Okay.
It's in us.
It's in us to want kids.
To want kids.
At some point.
The question really is...
You gonna be like...
I feel like a lot of women who can't have kids say, I don't want to have
tripping.
kids.
Both of y'all
I
tripping.
gotta agree with that.
Y'all tripping.
Nah.
How?
I got kids.
You said 2 points.
And
What
I
was
want
your first
kids.
point? What was
I
your
just ain't had them yet. Because also I can't roll over and make kids and be like, hey, let me
What's
jump
your
on
other
that and
point?
make that baby.
You said that was your first point. What's your other point?
Bro, don't rush me.
My bad.
Slow grinded it.
He can rush you just a little bit.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
So, my next point is kids are like, once you get to a certain age, a certain level of success, like, that's what I wanted. I didn't have kids young. I was 29 when I had my first child, 32 when I had my second. And I felt like that's, well, I don't know if that second child is what I needed to balance my life. That first one, I wanted her. I wanted the second one too. Let me not say that. Once I found out I was pregnant with him. But I don't think that is natural for a woman to...
Okay, you tripping once again. All right, let me go ahead and
What?
slide in.
Hold on, time out. For the person who can't bear children, you can give me one, but you can't bear one. You can't carry one, push it out, none of that. You can't tell me I'm tripping.
No, you are, and I'm gonna tell you why. So sometimes people deal with...
It's real hard to be quiet right now.
I understand. Sometimes women deal with trauma or as little girls growing up and having to be the older sibling
Okay.
and deal with them. I don't think you're factoring that into the mix.
Not true.
No, but you're saying women are
Not
naturally
true.
da-da-da. Feel me on this.
You're talking to somebody who grew up without their mother.
That is you.
Okay.
So to say, when you generalize it, all women da-da-da, I feel
And
like
what we
that's
talked
weird.
about earlier today. Go get you some therapy.
No, I'm with you. That's not what people
Go get
always
you some
do.
therapy, bro.
Chris, I'm with you, but everybody doesn't always do that.
There is only one sex that can have children.
I'm with you on
If
that.
you choose not to, the population stops.
I understand, but I'm saying from growing up, mom decided she wanted to live her best life, and they had to be mother to their multiple siblings, made them feel like I never want any fucking kids.
So she should be a great fucking mom.
Listen to me. You see it that way. A great amount of women don't see it that way. Number two, to your second point, a lot of independent women I know strictly cannot see having children with a man because he can't act right. And I'm not going to be married to this man for several years.
Nobody said you gotta be married to have kids.
No, but I'm saying I'm with them for several years.
That would like to be married
Right.
and have a kid.
I'm with him for several years. Now all of a sudden he leaves me.
Yo.
Now I'm a single mom.
No.
Y'all are built different. I'm not trying to not
Exactly.
say,
We're
but
built
the majority
different.
of women are not built different. This is what I'm trying to get
I'm
you to
saying
see.
women as a whole.
Look.
We're built different.
We are built different from.
Just because you may be built different doesn't justify any and everything that goes on with you.
No, not at all. But you're not going to take away from me that for a woman who can bear children, not wanting to have children is a little abnormal.
No, it is not.
Even if she chooses not.
I don't care if you feel like it's a part of nature. Women were put on earth more to do instead of just having fucking babies.
That is
That
correct.
is not
However,
what we're
that
going
is a
with.
part of
Stop
the
having a however
Population.
for everything.
No.
It is not.
If she does not bear
Fuck
children.
the population then.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, kill Sean.
Cool. Fine. But either way, it's more to life than women just having children.
That is true.
is
That's
more
not
to
what
life.
I'm saying.
That's
I'm
what
not.
it sounds
I
like.
don't feel like that's what we're
That
here
is not
for.
what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's more. It's not only thing about life is having children. Don't get me wrong. I started with I had my children late because I lived my life. I learned my lessons. I moved the way that I wanted to move, and I did the things that I wanted to do. And the next thing for me was like, I want to have a baby.
If you did not get married, would you have had your children?
Yes, I actually had a plan. If I didn't have kids by 32, me and another friend made a pact, male friend, we would have kids together.
Yeah, that's how I was.
Everybody
I still
doesn't
ain't
do
had
that.
them kids yet though, but you
Exactly.
know, I did get
Everybody
married
doesn't
though.
do that.
So it's okay.
Because I'm great. Why don't I want a little person that's great as well?
You see it that way. I feel like the majority of women don't see it that way.
And I feel like
that's okay.
I ultimately, shoot me, fight me. If you can have kids and you don't want to have kids, that's selfish.
And that's fine. And if you see Kris out in the street and you want to jump on her for calling
like
you weird,
fighter.
all of you and your friends jump on her for saying that.
No, don't jump on her because then I'm about to come in,
Now, you're not going to be able to touch her because I'm going to make sure that you get fucked up.
Right, yeah.
But you have that option.
I'm just saying, though. I respect it. But, like, I know... let me pipe it down a little bit. I know that there's women that's gone through traumas, that's been raped, that's had been molested, or... had bad relationships with moms, dad, whatever, that cause you to think that, like, I don't want to have children or whatever, right? But, like we said earlier, not in this segment, therapy. I am a product of I didn't grow up with my mom. I'll just say that. And I wanted nothing more than to share what I missed as a kid with my child. So if you get the help that you need, talk to the people that you need to say, I don't want a kid. To be scared is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? But, because childbirth can really kill a person. I almost died twice. But to just be a woman and just be like, nah, I ain't never thought about having a kid. That's weird. I don't think that's right.
We can agree to disagree on that.
Okay.
It's all good.
I agree.
I think that's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I do think that's weird to not ever want to be like, yeah, I wonder what it
like,
was
even
to be
if
like.
you don't have the kid yourself, you're scared to be pregnant. Okay, surrogacy. But just to have something that's you.
They're our friends.
Y'all are not factoring in all of these things that you have set up for you because you are different. When you keep talking about, I have an amazing village, I can drop these mofos off. Some women do not have that. They will have children and the men will say...
For the most part, for the women who don't have that, they got a whole gang of kids.
They are very much alone and struggling
Who
to
fault is that?
figure out motherhood. Look.
Because at the same time, when you're having your kids, you also have to be responsible about having the children. You have to know what your means are when you're having the kids. 1, 2, cool. If you don't have the means, have one. But when you keep having children, when you keep doing things that you know you can't afford, that's on you. It's not on the man. It's not on whatever. That's on you.
I hear you. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Because at the end of the day, when it comes to me and my kids, if my husband bails, those are my kids. I got to take care of them. I know that 2 is as much as I can take care of. Like, that's as much as I got.
You are an independent woman.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll drink
Please, y'all take a sip. So,
with that being said, y'all, we're just gonna jump into the current events because this got a little heated. This was, whew. So, there's prominent women who they have big careers, great success, but they never had kids. Like Tracee Ellis Ross, Regina Hall, Sanaa Lathan, even Mary J. Blige. Like, do you feel like they just never thought they would have kids, or there was never a time to have the kids, or they didn't have the perfect man to have kids, or they had no desire? Like, how do you feel about women who basically are successful but don't have kids?
I think they was just more so about their business. I don't think that they, didn't want to.
So you think like their craft was their baby?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that they necessarily didn't want human kids. It's just that, look, this is what I got going for me. Yeah, it just didn't happen. But I feel like if the right man would have came along and they really was like, all right, they would have did it. Yeah, I just think he ain't come along, so they were like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna keep riding this career wave out. And,
I kind of feel the same way.
If the family come along, then they come along, But Yeah, I don't think it's that they just intentionally went into things
I'm gonna
saying
tell you
I'm
one
not
thing.
gonna have no kids.
It ain't that hard to make a baby.
It's not that hard to make a baby. You are correct. It's not that hard. You know, you just get.
So throughout all these
But,
years, because I think most of these women are touching 50.
They already passed 50, ain't they?
I don't know.
I
I'm
think
just
they-
saying.
I think they passed.
Out of respectfully.
I know I respect y'all too, but I think y'all older than 50. I'm just
I
saying.
call bullshit. Like,
Oh, so you think they wanted kids?
no,
It just
I think
didn't happen?
I think they didn't. I think they made the decision to say, I don't want to share my finances with men, and like the other episode, I don't want to
Oh.
compromise. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do for the rest of my life, and chose that. For you to sit up here and say, maybe they never met the right man. Are you kidding me? They meet people all the time.
I mean,
to
they
sit up
wasn't
here-
right.
I ain't have no baby.
sit up here and think that they never met
I've
someone.
met people where I could have
Okay,
been,
well they have to
been
look.
good,
Okay, stop.
but I ain't had no baby with
and
you.
they
So
need to
therefore,
look. Okay, so look,
Yeah.
they need to look in themselves deeper than that and figure that out.
so you want me to
because
search a little bit deeper into
all the
myself?
way till 50 something. You ain't met one person that you
Well, I'm
know
33.
about that.
I mean, I
Not
done
you,
met a
I'm
couple people
talking
that
about
might
them.
want, but still, I've met people in my life. I was married to someone who I definitely should have got kids to.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I couldn't roll over and make them kids, so it was a whole situation. And for us to make
That's
So you
kids,
think they gay?
but she did. No,
Possible.
I hate you.
possible.
No, I don't think they gay.
Never
But at
seen
the
them
end of the
admit
day,
it is possible.
it's not.
It's very possible.
It's not that I didn't want to make no baby with her. It's just that we didn't do
Three
it.
of them ain't been married.
Regina
Yeah, they
Hall,
definitely
Sanaa
are.
Lathan,
They might be a
and,
little queer.
and who was the last one you said? Tracy Ellis Ross. They may be lesbians.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They might be.
They've never just
Hey,
been out and about
y'all,
with men.
y'all lesbians.
Y'all
Right.
fine.
Y'all doing?
They especially
But
Sanaa.
here's the
Hey,
deal.
handsome.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I think they actually made that decision, and that's fine. Some women are just like that.
That's
And like I
fine.
say, they may just enjoy the perks of a relationship and stuff like that, but they want to leave it at that. They are high earning women. They've been successful for a long time. They've ran that bag up. They don't want to fucking marry somebody because
Yeah.
usually Hollywood marriages, they don't work out.
Oprah
and
got
they get a
stable.
divorce. Oprah's worth billions though.
Yeah,
Every
she
woman
is.
isn't worth billions.
I'm never getting married.
Okay? So that's what I'm
He's
saying.
never getting half.
hmm
But who is she gonna leave it to? That's the thing.
She ain't gotta leave it in
I worked all of these years. I've obtained all of this success. Who am I leaving it to?
She doesn't have to leave anything to anyone.
What's the point then? What are we doing this for?
Doing-
Why do
what's
you
the
need
point
$1
of-
billion? Why do you need $1 billion just to be like, I die and I'm giving it to?
See,
Some charity.
I think you all keep underestimating the way that people's minds are and their hearts are. Everyone doesn't have the mindset that I need to have a legacy and I need to leave this to people and stuff
Like
like that.
Jay-Z said,
Some
legacy,
people
legacy,
don't
legacy,
give a fuck
legacy.
about that. Sure, but everybody doesn't necessarily think like that.
So what
They
are you
don't
doing? No, no,
care.
no, no, no. What are you doing it for?
To make sure I enjoy my life while I'm here.
Okay.
And once I'm gone,
And
fuck
then
it.
once your life is ended, where does it go?
It doesn't have
It
to
goes
fucking
to
go
the ground.
nowhere. That's
Okay.
it. It can go with you.
Oprah called me. If you need a beneficiary, I'm here with the legacy.
Y'all are two independent women.
Right.
Take us into that.
Oh shit.
Yo, this has been another episode of Krisp Konversations. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. My handle is Blowing My Horn. It will be down at the bottom.
Then you got A Hempto 2 at the bottom.
Gracious_gift3 at the bottom.
Remember, always keep it crisp.
Always, y'all. Peace.
Always.